My name is Rose Santiago, and I'm looking forward to sharing some great information with you today. So go ahead and get that great herbal tea you love or that awesome fruit smoothie you like to drink and come sit down with me, relax, and let me share with you a video series that I have prepared just for you. So stay tuned and let's begin. Hello, and welcome to my video series, What do your thoughts say about you? And today we are going to talk about appreciation. The title of this video is Appreciate and Celebrate Your Life. Very interesting. And here's a quote that I would like to share with you. It's by Oprah Winfrey. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough. Isn't that a beautiful quote? Does that make sense to you? When we appreciate what we have each and every day, it makes a difference in our lives. There is so much that we can be grateful for. Grateful for our life. We can be grateful for having understanding, for having wisdom, for being wonderfully made, for our children, right? We can be grateful for our spouse, for our family, for our friends, for our freedom. Think about that. But sometimes we tend to focus on things that don't make us happy or not having enough. We feel like, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why is my life where I don't want it to be? Why am I experiencing these problems in my life? You could be dealing with a lot of things, and that's understandable because we all have problems. I mean, if you don't have problems, hey, you can tell me, call me, because as far as I know, we all experience difficult life situations in our lives that make us feel unhappy, depressed, insecure, right? But I want you today to focus on what you can appreciate and celebrate in your life. You know, even if we have 9 problems and one good thing in our lives, can we focus on that one good thing? Because when we do that, we tend to feel better. We tend to look at the positive of things, right? And there are things that we can celebrate in our lives, things that I mentioned earlier, right? Even just looking outside of our window and seeing the sunshine or listening to the rain, that we know that the rain helps plants to grow, flowers to bloom, trees to blossom, right? Those are things that give us life, that makes us have life, right? So that's something that we can be grateful for, right? But I know that we do sometimes focus on thoughts that are not helping us. They're actually hindering us. But today I want to share some examples, some statements with you, examples of statements that we could be telling ourselves without even noticing it, right? And we could be doing this to ourselves, hurting ourselves by telling ourselves these things, right? And I want to give you an example, just a few examples of what some of those things can be, and how we can reframe. Reframe meaning we can change our thoughts from negative thinking that really doesn't help us. It just makes us more depressed and sad and and frustrated and insecure, to reframing to thoughts that really are positive and that are helping us feel better because we're actually thinking of the good things that we could be grateful for on a daily basis. For example, you can write these down if you like and think about them, pause and think about them, and review them later. They're just examples that can help you. The first one is, how do I move forward with my life? And reframing that would be, no one has, for example, no one has problems like I do. I must not compare my life to others. I have no idea what their journey is all about, right? So a lot of times we think we're the only one with the problems and that no one has bigger problems than we do, right? But is that true? Think about that. Is that really true? That no one has problems like you do? Literally, there are people with probably many bigger problems than you do. Think about the people who go through things in their lives that are sad. Maybe they lost a loved one. Maybe they were in an accident and are recovering from a very serious situation, right? It could be many things. And here we are thinking that our problems are huge. And it's not to minimize what you're going through, but it's just to show you that others can have bigger problems than we do, and they still find reasons to be grateful. And we don't know what their journey is all about, right? I had a personal one here that I used to think about before. This was a statement that I sometimes told myself. I am blind. How can I make any difference in someone else's life? Reframing from that would be, life is too short for long pity parties. I must get busy living or get busy dying. Right? I used to believe that because of my blindness, there was so much I couldn't do. I couldn't drive a car, right? That was one of the big ones for me, right? Or, I couldn't walk without a cane or a dog to help me. I couldn't look at other people's expressions. Couldn't look at my son and see how handsome and precious he was, or my grandkids, looking at them and seeing how beautiful they are, right? Just, if I focus on that, where would my gratitude be, honestly? Instead, I realized that I preferred to look at all that I could do, right? I had wonderful grandkids, and I have a wonderful son that I can hug and hold, that I can kiss, that I can tell every day how much I love him and how much I love the people in my life, right? Focus on all the work that I can do and how I can inspire others with my words, with anything that I could do to make a difference in someone else's life. So you see, instead of focusing on what I wasn't grateful for, or what I didn't have, or what I couldn't do, I prefer to think about all the blessings that I do have in my life right now, that I am truly, truly grateful for. And that's how I reframe, my friends. Here's another statement. I can't accept what was done to me. We can reframe that with, life is too short to waste time hating anyone. And sometimes we do waste a lot of time holding grudges, being unforgiving. Maybe something happened to us in our past. Maybe we went through some kind of trauma. And not to say again that that's something we dismiss, but if we focus on what we have and the things that we can be grateful for, when we let go and we forgive, right? When we let go and let God, and we forgive and leave that to God, we can move forward with our lives, we can open a path of clarity, of thinking clear, and things will go well for us because we are instead of holding those grudges and being unforgiving, we open a path where we can have more, we can do more, we can have clarity and not have blocks in our path because we're forgiving. Because we're forgiving and we're able to let go of the hurtful things in our lives, of things we no longer can control. And you know that scientifically, it has been proven that 60% of what you believed in your past, that happened to you in your past, is made up. Right? So why even worry about it? Why not let go and focus on all the good that you have right now? Does that make sense to you? So, friends, when we are able to reframe our thoughts from the negative, from not having enough, or from what we don't have, then and focus on what we can do, what we can have, what we can look forward to. That changes everything, my friends. That changes everything in our lives. You know, we all go through storms in our lives, unpleasant situations that can be really difficult for us. And we can have anxiety in our lives about a lot of things, right? But can we weather the storm? Can we find strength in what we go through the raging storms of our lives, right? So think of a palm tree, right? A palm tree, when there is a huge storm, a palm tree can bend over almost to the breaking point. And yet, when the storm is over, that palm tree, that same palm tree stands straight up. And even if the leaves are stripped of it, and even if the foliage is gone, that palm tree, although it's bare, it's standing straight up, strong. So you can be strong like that palm tree as well. Even with the problems and the crisis that may come into our lives, we can remain strong. And there's a lesson to be learned in the problems and the difficulties that we go through. It teaches us something. We learn, we grow, and we expand in thought. So I want all of you to know that you can reframe the thoughts in your head from negative to positive, and each day find reasons to be grateful, to have an attitude of gratitude every day, no matter what. Focus on the good that you have, the blessings that you have. And what I would like to tell you, you can create a ritual. 5 minutes each day when you wake up in the morning. Take 5 minutes to reflect and to think about all the things and all the reasons you have to be grateful every day. If you can do that, my friends, I know that there will be more things in your life to be grateful for. There will be more possibilities in your life. So, thank you all for sharing with me on this video, for watching this video. I hope that you found gems of encouragement, that this can help you. I appreciate you guys watching, and all I ask is that each day you live your true essence, and that you do your best every day to be grateful, to find reasons to be grateful in your life. So thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all. Thank you, and have a wonderful and blessed day. Goodbye. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out my video. My intention is to help you learn, grow, and expand in thought so that you can live a more purpose-driven life. I love sharing this information with you. If you liked what you heard and saw, please do give me a thumbs up. If you want to comment, I would love to hear your comments. I always do look forward to hearing them and reading them. Also, if you know someone who can absolutely benefit from the information you just watched and heard, please do share this video with them. You could be making a big difference in their lives as well. So thank you again, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.